Yes, indeed. Good afternoon. It's 4 o'clock already. Where does the day go?
Hello.
Donna's here. Pearlywinks. Pearlywinks are in the house, everyone. This is my first time with Pearlywinks, so I've never experienced Pearlywinks before. So before we get into the brand newbies, and these look amazing and at an amazing price as well. What's the background of Pearlywinks?
So we've been here for about 18 months now.
Okay.
And it's mine and my brother's business. So just started off with, I think it was just one bottle of spray that he made by accident, and then he's created all these. It was
a happy little accident, this was, wasn't it, you could say. Right, then let's go straight in with the newbies. Now, these are the new sprays that we've got. I'll do the boring bits first, and I'll explain everything about it. 065452 is your item number. It's not my first day. £19.97. You're getting all three. So, for those people that know Pearlywinks already, what's so new and magical about these ones?
Well, these ones have got a hint of gold in them. So if you see at the bottom here, it's loaded with mica, and they're absolutely gorgeous.
So do you shake them? Do you turn them? Do you twist them?
Give them a swirl.
Give them a swirl.
Don't shake them up and down.
You swirl.
Shake them to wake them.
Shake it to wake it. Swirl it to...
Whirl it.
Whirl it.
Yeah.
So why swirl and not shake though? Why can't I give it a good old shake?
Because if you give it a shake, it's going to clog up the tube. Oh, okay. And then it'll all be stuck in there. You can still paint with it and stuff like that, but it's not a good idea, really.
So once again, is it just a... Oh, look at that now. Yours won't come with a sticker on the back, but that's just so I know what it is. But look at that in there. So what is actually in there? What's that swirling around at the moment that we've got in there?
So that's mica.
So it's all the mica that's in there.
So it's
you're getting an awful lot. You are getting the 3 colourways as well. Right, I'm going to be the right novice on this now. Now I have done my a little bit of research. Okay. But for those people that are new, is it just a spray? Do I just spray it on a bit of card and get a lovely mica background? What can I do with it? Can I do anything else with it? Can I put it with anything?
Well, we've just moved over to the mixed media now. Okay. So whereas before you could only use the sprays really on porous surfaces, now you can use it in everything.
So you now put it on everything?
Everything. The only thing that we're still not 100% tried and tested is fabric, because sometimes it washes out, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. So we need to figure out the sealant for that.
So could you add it to glues?
Yes.
So you can have it to your glue to make your glue, give your glue a bit of sparkle if you wanted to?
Gessos and everything. You can actually put it on a journal. One of our Winkies have done this for us.
Oh, one of your Winkies.
One of our Winkies, our design team. They're absolutely fantastic. This one is Liz. Liz did this for us. So it's great for journals and things like that.
You should have pre-warned me about the Winkies.
Oh, sorry.
But look what you can now do. So you can spray it onto your journals as well. So maybe you're going onto your journal. If you're thinking, Adam, I don't make journals, I just make cards. Well, you can also add it to your cards as well for the sheer effect. You can add it to the background of your cards. Maybe give you a little essence of a little glitz and glam to a project that you don't really know what to do with at the moment. So will you give that tiny little sparkle? If you just look on the rows, I can tell you already, 15% of the bundle has already gone. It's only been launched 3 minutes ago and 15% has already gone already. You've got your colours in there, you've got your mandarin orange in there, you've got your green apple in there, you've got your purple rain. £19.97 plus your postage and packaging. Remember, if you're a Freedom member, £19.97 is a delivered price to your door. The only item number you need though is 065452 is your item number. Brand new today, but remember, already 15% of the stock has already gone. Now, the rest of the channel majority is the returning favourites, the things you know and love. Up first, though, the candy shop.
They're absolutely gorgeous.
Apparently, when these launched, these sold out in a matter of moments. Yeah. So what's
these ones are chalkies, so they give a really nice chalk effect.
Oh, look at that.
If you look at this one here, this one's been done with the chalks.
Oh, so you really do get that little, it's like a little candy shop.
You can feel that it's chalky as well.
Oh, it is like a chalk, like when you rub off a chalkboard. That sort of texture to it.
Yeah, but it's not coming off.
But no, it doesn't come off on your fingers either. So you can get all those beautiful colours. Now, I can show you all the stunning colours as well. For the sheer fact, when you spray them out. So do you spray and leave them? Can you heat treat them to what?
Yeah, you can do either. You can. It depends what intensity you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we just spray straight from the
show
bottle?
all those sort of things, yeah. So just, again, just swirl it, and then you'll see all the mixture at the bottom, and then once it's like dispersed, it's fine. If it's been sitting a while like these have, because obviously these are the show stock, you can just get a little stick or something.
And just give it a swirl on the
inside.
inside.
Give it a swirl, and then it'll be absolutely fine to go.
So you've got those beautiful chalky textures in there as well. Now there is a freedom price on this, £31.45. That includes your postage and packing. The only number you need to know though is 504635 is your item number, and you are getting all 6 of the colours that you see there as well. It works out £5.24 a bottle if you're a freedom member, which is amazing value.
Yeah, really, really good
value. Because normally on there they're £9.99 each, if I'm not wrong.
That's right, yeah.
And you are getting all 6 of these for £31.45, and you're getting 100 million each.
Yeah.
I suppose it's like asking how long is a piece of string.
Yeah.
But how long would they last you on roughly?
Well, they really do last ages, because you only need a little bit.
Okay.
And as well, you can paint with them. You don't have to spray. You can paint, or you can add it to other things. So they are going to last you a long time.
Can you water them down, or wouldn't you need to?
I wouldn't really water these down.
Okay.
With the Winkies that we'll get to at the end, they are a very intense product. So every time I say that, you're going to laugh, aren't you?
Yeah.
Winky
I love that now.
So when we get to those, they're really, really intense, so you can water them down.
Wow.
I mean, if you want to water the products down, it's absolutely fine.
But these don't really need to.
No, not really.
So
but can I just, sorry.
Yeah, go on.
I was just going to say about these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, these ones have all got a hint of glitter in as well.
Oh, okay.
But then these 2 haven't, because people asked us could we have some without. So these are the addition, but then we've put it into a bundle and give you a great deal on that as well.
So these over on this side have all got your glitter in, and then your 2 on this side are glitterless, as it were. So you've got all the glitters on the one side, and then you've got 2 without your glitters as well. So you really can now mix and match. Yeah. Can you mix the colours? Do they mix well?
Yeah, they blend beautifully. I was just catching the light on there for the glitter. So obviously, if you use one of these that's got the glitter and you wanted to glitter the purple, it's going to have a bit of glitter in there.
Ah, okay. So you're going to use it.
Yeah, but it's only a hint of glitter, so it's not overpowering.
So it is just that tiny hint of sparkle. So in theory, it's them sort of cards that add that touch of class and elegance to your card.
Exactly.
And that tiny suggestion of that. What was that I saw? That little glint that you get in when the card moves, maybe on a mantelpiece or somewhere, or even in your mixed media projects as well.
You can see that on this next one, jumping ahead, but sorry.
No, go on. It's your show. I'm only here to read numbers. You go wherever you need to go.
So on this one, if you show that one, you can see the glitter. This is actually with the glitter, a standalone. But the difference between, I wanted to show the difference between these 2 cards, because this hasn't got any glitter on.
No, there we go. They're just getting the shot for us. So this one's got the glitter on, as you can see.
Yeah, and whereas this hasn't.
And where the other one?
They're both equally beautiful.
They are.
And Ali's done these for us, and
but
they are beautiful.
It does add that hint.
Yeah, exactly. It makes
that
a difference,
hint of glitz and glam to it. Now the details have changed on your screen now.
Sorry.
Oh, the chalk sprays are still on the screen. £34 if you're not a Freedom member, £34.94. If you are a Freedom member, though, they do got your own price, £31.45. 504635 is your item number. Right then, now we've got the Pearly Mist, and we've also got the Glitter Pearl as well.
Yes.
These are big old bottles.
Absolutely, yeah. The 250 mils, and again, you have to swirl it. If you look from now, see it all coming up the bottle. Give it obviously a bigger swirl. So that's the glitter pearl.
So that dry clear, and you just get the hint of glitter.
Yeah.
And that's like the one you sprayed onto the butterfly that we just saw.
Yeah. And whereas this one is just a pure pearl, so it's going to arrive like that. And then again, shake it to wake it. Swirl it round. It's got a little ball in the middle that's going to activate. This one seems to have stuck because it's been stuck for a while. But again, if there's any problems like that, just give it a little.
Oh, look at these.
Things with a stick.
So that gives you the pearl look as well. If I hold that up just so you can see. So you've got that pearl in there, and then you've also got the glitter as well. So with these, once again, it's going to add that touch of glitz, that touch of glam to maybe the card that you've already done. Maybe you've got a card and you keep looking at it and you think, It needs something, but I don't know what it needs.
Yeah.
Especially with your mixed medias. Now, as you said, you can add it to your glues, you can use it on your woods, you can use it on... Well, there's so many things you can use on it. It's easy to say what you can't use it on.
It's really exciting that it's, you know, you can use it on all these different products now. So I've had a really great time with all this mixed media stuff.
You really can go to town, and you get so much in here as well.
250 mils.
250 mils. No, for £23. Never be sorry, you know more than me. For £23 and 98 pence, 886036 is your item number. Great value for money as well. Really, if you break them down of what you're getting in there, you get so much. But if you think this is good value for money, you wait till this next one. You wait to the plethora of colour that I've got for you. The kaleidoscope of cascading colour as you see in front of you. Now, when I saw this earlier, I thought, oh, that's quite good. You only get like maybe the top shelf for $89.99. I thought there's a lot there to last you. No, you're getting all of these.
All of it, yeah. There's 21 bottles in total, and a magic drops, which is a blender and extender. So it'll extend your products even further.
Oh, OK.
So what we've got here is on the bottom, we've got the 4 original winks, the red, yellow, black, and I can't even see, but it should be blue.
That is indeed.
Yeah.
So you've got your red, your yellow, your blue and your blacks. They're the original ones. Then on the opposite side... Then
you've got the vintage winks. So this bottom row is all just water-based inks. Yeah?
OK.
So obviously this is your vintage. Then moving up to the next shelf, we've got the vibes. So these ones are a lot brighter. So these ones and these ones are all water-based inks, just in different shades.
OK.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They can all be mixed and everything else. Then on the top row, these ones are Pearlywinks. So these ones have got the mica in.
And
so
if you're ever unsure, if you always check the bottom of the bottles, you'll know which ones have got the mica in. Because if you look maybe on this one, that's got no mica in, because that's just your water-based. But then the ones that have got your mica in, it will all sit at the bottom. Remember, give it a little wiggle to wake it all up so the mica really does start.
Yeah.
Look at the swirl that's in there. So now you've activated that bottle, and once again, over time, if you don't use them, they will settle back to the bottom.
Just get a little stir in.
And just give it a little stir again. Now, you are getting the entire collection that you see here for 3 flexible payments of £30. Which means it opens your flexible basket, so then anything else you pop into your flexi basket will be split into 3 as well. So maybe you're going for the new gold ones, the hint of gold. Pop them into your basket. That'll also be split onto the 3 equal payments as well. And then you pay it over 3 months. But if you're just going for the larger collection that you see here, £89.99, 3 flexible payments of £30 a day, £30 in a month's time, then in 2 months' time, your last and final payment, plus your postage and packing as well. If you're starting out, would you say, if your budget will expand, this is the perfect way to start?
Definitely. If you can afford it, then I'd definitely say go for it, because by the time you've made your first payment, you know, you would have used it that much that you won't want to not use them. You
want to keep using them time and time again. And remember, you can use them for so much more as well. You can use them for the painting that you want on there as well. You can see this tiny shimmers that you have got on there. And then, oh, so many samples back here. I love them. Then you've also, just look at the flowers. So it just adds that touch of glitz and glam to what would be still a beautiful car or a beautiful mixed media piece, but just gives you that other element. It takes you to the next level. It takes your cards or mixed media project from the bottom shelf to the next level. So you can start charging that little bit more for your cards as well, because you've got the glitz and the glam in there. Then you've got things like the dragonflies. What a wonderful way to make backgrounds. Probably a quick and easy way to make backgrounds as well. And everyone is going to be different as well. Remember, 3 flexible payments of £30. 081688 is your item number, and that is for the complete collection. 3 flexi-buys. 3 flexi-buys on that. Right then, up next, this is our little travel set.
Yeah.
So explain more.
So at the end of the year, we did sort of like a best of 2019. So we just put a few of them in. So you've got your pearl in there. And you've also got your winks, some of your original winks, and some of your vibes.
Okay.
So this is good. You know, you might already have the Pearlywinks and everything else, and then you might think, well, actually, I don't want to keep taking them when I go to a craft place or whatever. It's ideal.
This is the perfect way to take on the
go.
Or
if you want to try them and you've never tried Pearlywinks before, then try them. But what I would say is, you're gonna. I mean, $39.99 is a good price anyway. But if you're gonna pay that for them, I think these are 30 mils, and if you look at these are 100 mils.
Okay, if we bring that bottom over this way, so you can see the size difference from the larger collection to your travel collection as well.
You've got another 70 mil in them, so if you can stretch to it.
So in theory, if you're going for the travel collection today, that's your basically your first flexible payment of 3.
Yeah.
And then it's another £60 on top, obviously, to go for the larger ones. But maybe you've already got the larger ones and you're thinking, I know, I just like a little travel set, maybe to give to a friend as well. Maybe you go to all your crafting shows. There's a lot of crafting shows coming up in the next couple of months as well. Yeah. Maybe you're staying in a lot of hotels. Many of our crafters travel and they stay in a lot of hotels and they go worldwide. So these would be the perfect way. Yeah. To take all your stuff with you as well. And then they're nice little size bottles. Yeah.
I'm not knocking them because they're so cute and that's what I take when I'm travelling. So
you just take your little ones. Right? Yeah. They are easier. The less to carry. So if you are going for 2, maybe you've got the bigger ones and you want another set and you're tired of looking all your big ones around, maybe go for the little set today, £39.99. This is also on 2 flexible payments of £20 today and £20 in a month's time. 132866 is your item number. Last but no means least, your Winky Inkies. Now. I did it then with a straight face.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Your Winky Inkies. So what are these? What are we looking at?
So these are a lot more intense. So the colour is a lot more intense in these. So you only need a little drop of them. Okay. So the 30 ml bottles, and I think we've got 12 of them now.
Yeah, 12 colours, complete with a set of 3 water brushes and the pipette as well.
Yeah, that's right. We added another 3 into there and kept the price pretty low as well. So that's pretty good. You can obviously put them straight into these brushes. Okay. You can pipette the ink out of it, or you can just use these water brushes alone. So it's good that you get them with it as well. But
once again, a nice way to start.
Intense, yeah.
And they are intense. Look at the colourways that you're getting here. It is a beautiful way maybe to start. Maybe you're just starting out in the world of your Pearlywinks, as it were, and you don't really know where to start. Maybe this is something that's good for you as well. £19.94 over 2 flexi buys. 4518. 081. I don't know what's wrong with me today. 081 is your item number. I had a cup of tea before I come on air. Maybe it was that. I don't normally have one. £39.87 is your price. But once again, the intensity that you get.
Yeah, I just wanted to show this as well because this has actually been done with these as well. But that's a lot more diluted, isn't it? But it's got the glitter over that as well. So. You don't, even though it's really intense product, if you just use a little bit of it, or mute it down, put a bit more water, or pearl over it or something like that, you can.
So that's what they come out like, but then you can really, if you want to, you can really water them down and use them as their muted tones as well. So it's entirely up to you how you use them, but once again, you get everything you need in the set, so you haven't got to go out and find another water brush, because water brushes alone are expensive. So you go out and find a water brush, a decent water brush as well, and you're getting 3 in this set, 3 and the 3 pipettes as well that you're getting in there, and then all your colours as well for 2 flexi buys of £19.94. Right, it's time to go down to the demonstrating area. While we do that, you have a little look at the website. It's the quickest and the easiest place to go. Everything is on there. You've got, look at the 5-star reviews on that larger collection that we've got there as well. 5-star reviews. The pipettes that we've just seen as well, and your water brushes. 5-star reviews after 5-star reviews. You've also got the brand new ones on there as well with the hint of gold. Your orange, your green apple, and also your purple rain as well. Everything is on there. Everything is on the website. Shop ahead if I was you. We've got a show now. We've also got a show at 8 o'clock this evening as well. If I was you, though, I would start shopping now because I don't know what will be left at 8 o'clock this evening. Right then, is this the first time we've done mixed media?
Yes, it's the very first time. So I'm very new to it, so you might have to bear with me.
No, go on. We're all yours.
I want to say a massive big thank you first to all the Winkies. Not to make you laugh, but just to say because I've not really done mixed media before. Okay. So when we found out we'd moved, it was like, oh my God, we're going to have to do mixed media. So the girls really went to town with all the mixed media on the new stuff.
No, it just looks beautiful as well. And I suppose it's just another string to the Pearlywinks bow now. So it's another thing you can use it on.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank Hochanda for moving us over because obviously it's opened up so many new doors. So really pleased with it. So,
before you do that,
go on.
I have to show you the hint of gold a third of the stock has already gone. A third of the stock of the Hint of Gold has already gone. We're going to bring in the details for you now. £19.97, but a third of the stock has already gone this hour. 065452 is your item number. Right then.
Right then.
They're all yours.
So, I'm going to be starting with this beautiful candlestick, which has been made by my dad. So, hi Dad, if you're watching. I nicked it for the show, really.
You're doing so well.
So he got a new lathe, and we all had a little go of it, and then he carved it into this for us. So, he's varnished it up, and I've started here already. So it can go straight over this wood. I think he said it's a bit of scrap pine or something.
I like
so,
this,
you will need to layer it up if you're doing certain things. So I shall have the heat gun on hand.
Okay. Can we go straight onto wood? Do we need to prime it first? Do we need to put anything onto it?
You'll find that with some surfaces you will need to like gesso or
okay.
Something like that. But I've tried this already at the bottom there. You can see I've already started putting it on. So I know it goes straight on, but it will need a few coats. So that's why I've done most of it. So
would you suggest doing a patch test first, maybe on the bottom, just to see how quick it absorbs, to see what it...
Yeah, you can do, but you'll get to.
No, it's all right.
You'll get to know what will stick and what won't stick. So you can let it dry naturally, or you can heat dry it off. But you can see the gold in this already.
Yeah, look at that. You can really see that on the camera as well. So that gold really does shine through. And remember, a third of these have already gone. A third of the stock of the Hint of Gold has already gone. These are brand new today as well. I'm
also at the same time going to put some little flowers out, because I may as well start spraying them with the overspray. What I would suggest when you're using any of the sprays is just put down a little catcher sheet, because the patterns that you can get from the overspray, yeah, they do. They make especially now with mixed media. Yeah. No, definitely not. So I'm going to put that down as well, because it can go over this, straight over. So
we've had an email in from Sharon, one of your Cheryl, sorry.
Hi, Cheryl.
One of your DT members, your design team members,
yeah.
saying how beautiful the new sprays are and how versatile they are as well.
Thank you, darling. They've really, really enjoyed it, and she's done some absolutely fantastic samples there. That's one of Cheryl's. Yeah, well, the majority of them on there are Cheryl's. She did so many. Bless her.
Look at that.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Cheryl's key.
The bottle's my favourite. I'm going to get a brush as well.
Oh, look at that. That is, you can see all the Hint of Gold, the little sparkle that's in there as well.
So I'm just transferring it into here, because I'm obviously doing a lot of overspray that I don't need to, so I don't want to waste the colours, especially if so much has already gone. So yeah, you can use it with a paintbrush, you can use it with sponges, anything like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to obviously finish all of this now, because I want to get through as many techniques as I can, especially with the new mixed media bit.
Okay.
I will finish this in between shows and bring it back with the flowers as well. That I've already done some sprayed up, so I'm going to pop that to one side.
So if you want to see the finished project this evening of the candlestick, come back at 8 o'clock this evening. That's when we'll show it live on the air.
Okay, so that's going to stay over there. So next, I'm going to take some water. So if you've already seen these techniques, I'm sorry, it might be a refresher for some people.
No, it's good to repeat.
But yeah,
I've never seen it.
Some people haven't. So I've got some water, and I've taken some washing up liquid, which has exploded in the bag. So, ew, messy. So I'm just going to put this in there.
So why do we put? Oh, I suppose you'll tell me now why we put. Why do we put washing up liquid in? Is that to create the bubbles? To create?
Yeah. So have you seen the shaving foam technique? That's another one of my favourites. Everyone must have seen it by now. I do it all the time. So you don't need that much washing up liquid, but so. Oh, as well, what I meant to say. if you don't particularly like getting messy on your fingers and stuff like that, you can wear gloves. It's not a problem to wear gloves, but it does wash off pretty easy anyway, so it's not a problem.
Most crafters look at it
Just
messy.
go wash in the pots afterwards and put a bit of washing liquid on that, and it all comes off, so you'll be fine. Okay, so next I'm doing the washing up liquid one.
Okay.
So for this one, don't be throwing all your bits away either. We'll show you in a bit what we're going to do with that one. So for this one, I am going to be doing. They've moved the boxes, so I don't know where they've put them.
Which one? Purple one.
It's all right. I'll find it in a minute. So, it's right in front of my eyes. So for this one,
Dan, where have you put all Donna's boxes?
You'll get used to it. It's all right. I found them, Dan. Thank you. So for this one, this is done by using the washing up liquid. So all you do is spray your colours on. So for this one, I will use some of the Pearlywinks colours. I'm going to try and use the different ranges so people.
Okay, so, so what range are you about to use now? The
so
big
I'm going to use, some out of the big bundle. So the Pearlywinks I'm going to use. So I'm going to take some of the blues.
So these Pearlywinks are in the larger bundle that you see. So you're getting all those colours. We'll change the details on the screen for you now as well.
I'll just start with these two. Oh, sorry.
No, go on, no, it's all right.
You won't be coming back at 8, will you?
I'll be here.
Just do it on your own.
Don't you fear, I'll be here.
So all you do is just spray it in.
Yeah, I'm contracted to be here, so don't worry. I'll be here.
Only because you have to. It's all right.
No, I've been looking forward to this show.
Honestly, don't worry. You can have a go at it.
Oh, yeah, can I have a go at 8?
Of course you can.
Oh, yes.
Right, okay. So you just pop it in and...
glasses.
Oh, right, okay, is that why?
It's got a concert.
That'd be great between us then. Okay, and then literally just place it in. Oh, maybe I wanted some actually on top
I remember
of the
this
bubbles.
technique from school.
Do you?
You used to blow bubbles into a cup.
Yeah.
And then spray it with put paint in and blow the paint and then use the paint bubbles.
Yeah.
Is it the same technique, that sort of technique?
Yeah. Right, so...
And then when the bubbles dissolve, they make the
I think I
colour
need a bit more. I don't think I need to put enough liquid in there a minute. So you can see it under there, it's starting to dissolve, but I'm just going to put some more. I'm going to be so sticky in a minute. Right, so I don't know if this is in the way into the camera.
No, it's not. We are all over it. We've got our baker. He's good, he is.
Okay,
Look at that. So you can see the background already on that.
I'll put a bit of the turquoise in as well, just to
that marble effect that you get. So remember, and every one you do of these is always going to be different.
Yeah.
You're never going to get the same one twice. We've got people watching in America. We've gone worldwide.
Ooh, woohoo.
Good
Hi,
morning,
America.
good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are in America.
Hi.
East Coast, it's 12:30, so good afternoon. And the West Coast, because the clock stopped. We need new batteries in our West Side clock. Well, good early evening.
Evening.
Evening. That's afternoon and evening. It's 8:30, so in the morning. Oh, good morning. Good morning and good afternoon, America. Thank you for watching.
So then you dry them off. You see the bubbles appearing there, so it's giving a different background. So each time you do it, like you say, you're going to have a different background. If you're not happy with it, you can put some gesso over it or whatever else and use it. Again, I'm going to pop that to one side.
I love this technique.
It's nice, isn't it?
And so easy to do, though. This is the thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really think about washing up liquid balls to...
Yeah, if you put more in a bowl, it's going to give a better effect, but obviously I've only got a little one there. So then what I've done is I've cut one down, and I'm just going to make, I won't do it now, again, but I'll just, it's just simply cutting up a few little bits, and then you're going to layer them up when they're straight. Another one for the break. You know, and you can make a really simple, pretty tag. Such simple cards, yeah?
Yeah.
If you can imagine it finished.
I can imagine. It's going to sail.
This is how all of them are going to be.
That's beautiful. That's another.
Well, once it's finished, you know the rest. No, I will. I'll put it together.
So come back at 8 o'clock, we'll show you the finish. We're trying to get through as many techniques as we can.
Trying to get people to watch at 8 o'clock.
Just so we can see all the techniques that you can use with them as well.
Okay.
Because there is so many things you can do with them.
There really is. So kitchen roll. Obviously, when you get your kitchen roll, they'll have different prints on them. Can you just, sorry?
Oh, sorry. What's a set of drawers here? They're not normally there. Where have they appeared from?
I've had to bring the whole of my craft room. Right, okay. So you're going to find that you'll get different prints on kitchen roll,
okay,
and things like that, and then they're going to transfer onto your piece of
onto
work.
papers,
Yeah, okay.
So with kitchen roll, though, does it matter what medium? Does it go better onto certain mediums? So will kitchen roll work better on paper? Does it work better on MDF? Does it work better on, or does it work on everything?
Again, anything with like MDF and stuff like that, you're probably going to need to use gesso.
Okay.
So, but if you use watercolour card or my brain's not working fast enough, photo card,
okay, yeah.
or whichever card you're going to use, you're going to get a different result every time.
So every card will be different.
So,
everything.
Yeah, you're just going to have such a vast thing. But with kitchen roll, there's so much you can do with it. So this is obviously going to be one of the techniques you can do with it. But like
what's that you're spraying on there?
This is sorry, this is just water that I'm spraying onto there. I'm just wetting it all up. So like this one that I've used to mop up some of the spray, I'm not going to throw away, and I genuinely am not going to throw it away. I'll show you some of the projects in a bit that I'm going to do again with different techniques. I really don't throw them away.
Just keep everything.
Yeah.
I suppose it's all the same.
It's just reuse wherever, you know, all the way through. So I've really wet this, and you'll find as well with these water-based inks that some of the techniques that you do in one way, you have to do reverse, or, you know, vice versa.
So why do you wet the kitchen roll first and not spray straight on? Because obviously
you can do it both ways.
Oh, can you?
It gives different results for both of them. So for this one, I will use some of the winkies. What I've got here. So we've got purple, teal, and we'll have a.
So this is the group where you get your water brushes and also your pipettes in this as well. This is your Inky Winkies.
The red will be too. There we go, we've got pink. So,
so we'll bring the details. Oh, the details are on the screen. £39.87, 451081 is your item number, and it's also on FlexiPay as well. £19.94.
So you just push these down and twist it. I'm not going to do it in any particular way. I just want to show you the techniques. And then obviously you can do your own thing with them. So they are very concentrated.
It looks like a night sky. It looks like fireworks.
You probably don't really need this much, but
remember, you're getting an awful lot of colours in these groups. So 12 colours in total, 3 water brushes, and also the 3 pipettes as well.
So I'm just going to press it in. Sometimes you might try things and think, oh, actually, that's not worked very well. I'll have to do it again, which, you know, you're going to find. But then you might find that the second print's nicer than the first or whatever. So that's just giving a nice, subtle one. Can you see here? This is what I'm trying to show. If I put it flat.
The bumpiness that you've got in there. If I... So you see this area just here.
So it's picking up the actual print off the kitchen roll.
So depending on what kitchen roll you buy, depending on the print you're going to get.
So if I spray over that with something, anything, actually I'll go for a yellow because it'll change some of these colours as well. So this is just one of the wink, which is in the big kit as well, and the travel kit.
Look at that. Ooh.
So obviously you'll start getting your oranges and stuff. Oh, I actually wanted some...
so we'll bring the travel kit on the screen as well. So this is also in the large collection, and it's also in the travel kit. The travel kit details are on the screen. £39.99, 132866 is your item number. For the travel kit, you're getting 10 30ml bottles as well, 6 vibes, and also the 3 winks, and also the pearl in there. But if your budget will stretch, I would go for the bumper set. The bumper set, you're getting 21 sprays in there as well, and you also get your magic drops as well. So you're getting your magic drops in there, and your 21 sprays in total, 30 mils of your magic drops, and then you're also getting 100 mils of each bottle as well. Absolutely amazing, going to last you an awful long time as well, and it's also on FlexiBuy as well. We've got quite a lot of people going for this large bundle at the moment. Very savvy shopping. It's a good idea to get it while you can. £89.99, 3 FlexiBuys of £30 as well.
Right, so that one, I've just added some of the yellow and some of the pearl on it as well.
So that's how we started with just the normal, just a couple of drops on, and then we added your background, so your background yellow. So you start getting that background colour in there as well, and then...
This is what I wanted to show, because this is how strong the pigment is, because this is canvas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've added some glitter on top of that as well, and it's
so
bright,
now look
beautiful
at that.
print. So that's a great starter for one of your mixed media projects.
So maybe your mixed media projects, maybe you've got little girls, but you know what I'm like, because I've got a little girl with a unicorn.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful.
Perfect, or like a little nameplate as
Yeah.
well, because you've got that glitz, you've got that glam on there already, and then you go in there with your MDF numbers, your MDF letters that you might have in your collection. You can really go to town, and it is a beautiful, simple way to start make backgrounds.
So it's simple, quick. You can do it. Everyone's going to look different. With this now, you can let it dry. You can put it through your die cutting machine. You know, just pop your dies on, and you get all your your little die cuts and stuff like that. You can scrunch it up and then dab it onto paper. So I'll probably wet it a little bit more while it's still really wet.
Will it reactivate when you spray water on it? Will it kick back into life? In
one of the other shows, actually, I said that it wouldn't reactivate, but it was on the... I was referring to the photo card.
Okay.
But I realised afterwards, and I thought, oh God, I've just lied on it. I didn't mean. But what it is on certain cards it will. So if we sprayed another one on top of that, it would reactivate. But I'll show this one actually just to show you. So when you're using photo card, that stays there, but then it builds a layer on top of it.
You could go back in and do another layer as well if you wanted to.
Okay. So if I tried to put a colour on top of this now. I'll just dry it off. With all these colours, you can let them dry naturally, or you can...
It blends itself beautifully.
Yeah.
So that's enough. So once you let one dry, you can go back in, and it's not gonna spoil it. It's not gonna dirty the colours.
With photo paper, yeah. With card and things like that, it will change the colour slightly, but usually it's a really, really good blend.
Okay.
So like there,
Look at that, though.
see that blue's not, it's still blue.
Yeah, that makes sense. But then doing your papers, doing your photo papers with the vintage colours that you're getting in that large collection, that'd be beautiful to really to start doing your mixed medias and doing like maybe your cogs that you've got
and then scrunch it up, and I'll just get a piece of normal card because I keep on using the same one. What's this one? So this is just mixed media card. So then scrunch it all up, and you can do little, you can get little patterns off it. Obviously, if it was coloured loads with spray, you're going to get loads of that colour. So if I just do it like that, just to show you, the colour goes on and on and on, and do,
But you can keep building that up as well if you wanted to, so don't throw away.
Definitely not. And then as well as you can obviously put it on brayer or, something hard, and then it'll come off, and you get a lovely, lovely veiny print. And then the more you crease it up and things like that,
the more you go back into
the more different patterns you're going to get. Or you could put a piece of card on top and then pick it up. I don't know how this is going to be because it's the back of photo card, but oh, there we go. The vein.
But it does start building up your patterns. It starts building up your interest for your mixed media projects to give you those interesting backgrounds that you really can go to town with. Right then, we're very busy across the board at the moment as well. What we're going to quickly do is we're going to give you a quick recap of some of the busiest items. What I've suggested you though is jump to the website. Jump to the website. Everything is on there that you need. You can shop ahead as well. So if you want things individually, there are a few things individually on the show. There's also some of your 7-day savers on there, your Freedom members as well. If you're not a Freedom member, it's become one during the hour. If you want, you'll find them at the back of the website. But look at the 5-star reviews on these products as well. There are many 5-star reviews across the board. But something that's extremely busy at the moment as well is our Hint of Gold collection. Half the stock has already gone this hour of this brand new collection, not seen before. You're getting your Mirandan orange. Oh, look at that. Look, if I wake it, wakey. Look at that swirl. Obviously yours won't come with a sticker on, but look at that you can see in there. So that's the beautiful orange that you've got going on in there. Then you've got that beautiful purple rain. I sing it in my head every time I say it. Every single time. If I can... Oh, I can't take it off. I've made it worse. And then you've got that beautiful apple green. They do look like... Yeah, please don't. But they do look like, you know, when you get cocktails, there's a certain cocktail at the moment that you can get that's got that spiral in it. I think it's like unicorn juice or something like that. But these are very, very busy. But please don't drink. Do not drink your Pearlywinks or drink your Winkies. Do not drink them. Do not drink your Winkies. 065452 is your item number. £19.97. You are saving £10, but already 50% of the stock has already gone. This is the first live hour of 2. I don't know if these will be back at 8 o'clock this evening. All depends on the stock. If you want yours now, I'd start checking out your baskets. As I've already said, we've got viewers from America and also Europe now as well. We can see on our computer systems where you are buying from. So these are going to go fast. There was a vast amount of them when we started the hour, all 40 minutes ago. But it's depleting quick. 065452 is your item number. I'll get this by 8 o'clock tonight. I'll have this. Candy Shop up next, right? So look at these. So the 4 on this side has got your glitter in. So these have got a hint of glitter. If I give it, you can see the glitter on the bottom. So that's beautiful, Ross. He's singing the Candyman to me in my ear. Aww. Who can make a sunrise? Oh, I love that film. But once again, these do need a good old shake. But you can sort of see it starting in there as well. You've got the candy floss in there, you've got that sherbet lemon, you've got that mint green, you've got bubble gum in there as well. So they're the ones with the hint of the glitter in there. And then you've got Parma Violets and your orange drops as well. Now these are the colours that can, when you spray them straight out, these are the colours that you are going to be creating. Look at those. You can see the glitter in the ones that have got glitter in. Why do that? There it is, look, there's the glitter. So you can see you are getting glitter in those as well. Absolutely beautiful. And they're freedom price as well, £31.45. 504635 is your item number. Pearl Mist and Glitter Pearl is up next. Now, I'm going to try and do 2 together. You're getting 50 ml.
Oh, what are you doing?
I know, sorry. But for TV, I had to speed it up slightly.
You're not allowed to do that.
Are we not allowed to do that? You're not allowed to do that. No one told me this before. Don't hold them upside down. No one told me this before I come on air. But you can see the swirl in there now already. Donna's telling me off. I dare go back down. £23.98 is what you're buying them for. 884. I might string this counter out for 20 minutes. 886036 is your item number. And we will ask why you can't turn them upside down. Oh, Donna's coming in.
Hi.
Hi. Why can't we turn them upside down?
So, inside these is now a blocked thing. No, it shouldn't have done. But obviously this tube gets filled up with the glitter and the, you know.
Oh, so when you turn them upside down, all the glitter goes down the tube.
Yeah.
Ah.
And then blocks it up. If that does happen,
So yeah, well, good point.
don't worry. You know, you can. Don't try and turn it round like it's okay that
No,
you did
I was going to say, if my postman, Popperton Pete the postman,
Yeah.
he's quite clumsy.
Oh yeah,
my
no,
postman
it
is.
shouldn't do it by that. But just as a general rule, just.
So as a general rule, give them a swirl rather than tip them upside down. So if you are impatient,
yes,
swirl it rather than tipping it upside down.
Yeah, that should be fine. We'll just test it. So no, when you get them home, if you've ordered these, they've got this trigger thing on that's on and off. So turn it to the on, and then you need to prime it first.
Okay.
So would you want to wear some glitter or some pearl?
I don't mind. Spray away.
No, which one do you want to wear?
Go on.
No, so what you want to do is you want to take 3 slow, you know, presses through.
Yeah, so slow pumps.
Yeah, so slow. 1. This one hasn't been primed yet. It's all right.
I don't know.
2.
I tip them upside down, now you're squatting it. Oh,
And the third one
now
will come
it's
through.
primed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because if you start going squirt, 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 which I normally do.
Yeah, that's what I would have done. I would have turned it upside down and gone...
Oh, would you?
I would have literally shook it upside down, spoke like nothing's working.
Yeah, so give it a swirl.
Give it a swirl and
If it
prime
does get blocked, it's not the end of the world. You can use it as, which we do have actually, we do have dropper ones. So you can either put it in a spare bottle.
Oh, and then just
But these ones are better for this sort of thing. Or you can just paint with it, or use it with a sponge or anything. So it's not the end of the world.
Well, there you go. Well, now we all know a little lesson. You're getting both of these as well. £23.98, 886036 is your item number as well. Remember, I've not even said you can use these. You can mix it in with your glue, your PVA glue if you wanted to. You can use it on matte card. You can use it on papers. You can use it on canvases. You can even use it on leathers as well. You can really go to town with these. There's so much you can use. Now, the bigger bundle, as you can see, has been extremely busy. Now, we've got the original Pearlywinks at the bottom. So you've got your original ones at the bottom. Then you've got your vintages. So it's sort of your vintage colours, like your distressed looks, the old looks, the sepia looks that you could say. And then moving up, you've got all your colours as well. Now, I'm also going to ask, when we go back to demo area, what the magic drops do. I don't know what the magic drops do myself. I'm going to ask the question for you. Maybe you already know at home. Maybe you've already got them at home. You're shouting at your TV currently. But for those people that have just joined us, you're thinking, I'd love to get them. But what are the magic drops for? I'll ask the question for you. That's what I'm here for. You're getting 3 payments of £30 or a one-off payment of £89.99, plus your postage and packaging as well. You're getting 21 sprays in total. Now, once again, you give them a swirl. Don't turn them upside down. Donna will be at your door. She'll be there. Doesn't matter where you live. She's got a little van. 3 payments of £30 each. £89.99, as I said, is a one-off payment. 081688 is your item number. There is so much in here as well. But we know all budgets. It's this time of year. It's coming close to the end of January. Not all budgets are this big. I totally agree. I totally understand that. We're all in the same boat here. So maybe you want a little travel kit. Maybe you've never used them before and you now want to try them for the first time. Maybe you're watching for the first time today and you're thinking, I'd love to have a little go of them. I'd love to have a little play, a little go, see what they do before I dip my toe in the water. Dip my little toe in that silvery water. Oh, you can do that. You're getting everything you need here, but just on a slightly smaller scale. And they're all for £39.99, or 2 flexible payments of £20 today and £20 in a month's time. As we said before, it does give you that little bit of glitz, that little bit of glam to your projects as well. So you can just add in that tiny bit of sparkle just to uplift. And remember, once you add that bit of sparkle, you can also add... You can dull them down if you want as well. Look, you can really go to town with these. You can use them as paints if you want to. You can use them in the spray bottles once again. It's entirely up to you how you use them, but you're getting so much for your money. £39.99, 132866 is your item number. And then, last but no means least, now these set of 12 Winky Inkies. With the 3 pens as well. You're getting the water brushes in there, and you're also getting your pipettes as well. So if you can see on the back just here, if I turn it that way, you can see it's a little better, because you can see the colours underneath as well. But they're really quite vibrant. But then if I hold this in, you can really dull them down. It's entirely up to you. So water them down, use them on your mixed media. As you can see, this is a slightly bit of MDF that we're using here as well. If you're thinking, oh, it's a bit porous, my MDF, I know it's going to seep in, gesso them first. Bit of white gesso over the top works wonders for everything. A bit of gesso does. £39.87. 451081 is your item number. Right, we're going to go back down to the demonstration area. Remember your brand new Hint of Gold collection that you're seeing there. The details on the screen now. We are already over 50% of the stock has already gone. £19.97. 065452 is your item number. It's an amazing price, absolutely phenomenal price for the amount that you're getting in there as well. You're saving £10 on those. The usual price, £29.97. Right then, we're back at demo area. What are we doing?
Well, I was starting to prime these, and then a couple of things happened which I wanted to share anyway. So what I'm doing is, if yours have been standing for a long time, which mine have, because like between shows, like a month or whatever, so I'll show you what you need to do. So take your bottle, and you'll see that it's a little bit too long. So just snip the end of it off.
Oh, okay.
And then that will help it stop being so bent as well. Obviously, Simon and Adam make these, but, you know, do it all by hand, so you can't literally
Simon has emailed him, loving the show, Simon has.
Hi, Si, hi, Adam.
Simon had him there.
Ooh. So then, take a paintbrush or something, as I said, and just mix that because it's got adhesive as well in it.
Okay.
So obviously there will be a little bit of, it'll get stuck. And then pop this back in.
When your nozzle's off, would you turn that one up, put your thumb over the end and give it a little turn? Or would you say, always say stir? Is that the hint here?
Well,
always stir them.
What do you mean stick your finger in?
No, as in you could just turn the bottle.
Oh right. Well, with these, because there's adhesive as well, you need to give it a good mix, and then you'll see it all start mixing up. But then as well, obviously this happened. Not that I'm here to show you that this happened, but it's relevant to something that I'm doing in a bit. Because here I've got a box of junk, which hopefully you're all going to copy me with. Everybody has loads of stuff at home that they've used.
I've got a drawer like this.
No, but for crafters especially, everybody's got one of those drawers, Adam.
Oh,
but
okay.
like your old bits of stuff, yeah, you know, you might have done and you didn't really like, or bits that you can't necessarily get off and you won't use again. Yeah, that's going to go in there, old scissors and everything, because this started out as my first mixed media thing.
Ah.
And it's an absolute, underneath it's so many colours and I did it so wrong, and then I thought, I'm not going to throw it away, I'm just going to see what it looks like when you gesso over it, because I've seen a lot of people just put stuff on and then gesso over it. That's something in the making. So I think once I'm probably going to just keep it monochrome, put some white and stuff on there and a bit of silver.
That's nice.
This is Donna Radcliffe's gorgeous stencil. I'm going to put that, some more of that on there.
Oh, can you use them
and
as
a bit more of
stencils as
this
well?
on.
Like
Yep.
spray them through stencils?
Do you know what? So, so that's going on there.
Okay.
I've got so many things planned and so many demos. I've got piles and piles of techniques still to do.
Well, you've got.
So
how long we got,
people are
Baker?
going to have to
We've
email
got 5 minutes left.
or message and tell me, do they want me to do some actual demos, or do you want me to just carry on showing you all these different techniques? Because there's so many. Honestly.
Techniques. Let's go to
Go-
our producer
go
says
forever.
techniques.
Okay.
And
Right.
he's,
Okay.
he's the boss.
Right. Okay. So this, just very quickly, I've made using a heat gun. So get your heat guns going, then peel it off wherever. I've just made my own little stencil. So I'm going to use the chalkies this time, and I'm just going to give it.
So these are the chalkies that we're using. Remember, with the chalkies, so 4 of them have got the glitter in, and 2 of them are, well, without, are glitterless. But they are they're beautiful colours as well. They are stunning colours.
Yeah, they all mix together. Don't think that just like you have to use the same range. This is just UPO paper, and it's actually mixed okay. It's gone okay on UPO paper. That's gonna. I'm going to need to leave that to dry. Oh, sorry, if you were trying to do a shot, you can.
Go on, I'll hold it.
And then if you, depending on how you position you work, you can make yourself a little frame or whatever as well. Use the back of it, press that in. Oh, I've got a bit of, oh, I thought it was a bit of a lettuce, but it's a bit of tape. How would that be in there? I don't know.
Why would it be
Anything's possible. Right, okay, so I'm going to have to try and be really, really quick. So this is obviously just my little sheet that I'm using, whereas normally people would, I'm going to go off this and go back onto a different one. Right, I'm going to start mixing things up a bit and just use a bit of whatever so you can see the mix. So whereas normally you would spray onto your work with the Pearlywinks,
Yep.
you'll spray onto your
media.
Yeah, not with everything, but for some things. So that's just bubble wrap.
Oh, look at that.
That's pretty. I didn't go in with another colour, so this one's a wink. Yeah, the original wink. It's not been used. You might as well want to spray it onto something first to then get a better spray out of it.
Like a prime spray.
Yeah,
and then...
basically, yeah.
But that, even that prime spray, you could use it as a background.
Yeah. Start mixing it up with different colours.
Spray
through.
It works amazing on photo paper,
Right,
like glossy paper.
Yeah, it does. Sorry.
That's all right.
Right.
Okay.
So I've used loads of different. I'll watch on recap and see which ones I haven't used. But for now, just to try and get a couple of techniques out, I'm going to just spray onto anything. So you can use doilies. You can get your embossed papers, spray onto it, and then take a print. You can use, that's just going through a little magnet thing. I've not even touched on any of the mixed media yet. This is just not good. Right, okay. You're not allowed to talk in the second half. Right, so use different things around the house. Yeah. So you got a pattern there. You're laughing at me.
I'm just nodding.
Onions
Onions.
or other fruit or whatever. Put that down.
Oh, your little net bags from your oranges. Or your lettuce bags.
That's the one, yeah. You got prints there.
What's like reptile? Oh, I can't tell.
You can, no, shh. I've not. Oh, tinfoil. I really like that one. tin foil. So scrunch your tin foil up. I don't want to use the red one. So again, when you play with them and do different things with them, they're going to give different results. Oh, I think you're supposed to braid this one, I can't remember. But yeah, you're going to get a different result.
Look at that.
If you think of all these different things for your mixed media, what haven't I done? This one's a good one. You can spray onto something, like a mat. You can use the inks as like a stamp. This is great for your mixed media. Think when you've got your gesso and everything else, which obviously I'll get into on the next one, but that's great, you know, you can do it with your black and everything else. Where you'd normally use an ink pad. Oh God, how long have I got?
You've got a minute and a half.
Right, okay. Whereas you normally use an ink pad, you can use these inks to do the same sort of thing. So this one's got washing up liquid, I don't know what's going to happen here. So you can, say if you was going around your project, yeah, if you wanted to use your sponges and stuff, you can use it. Ah. You can paint. Yeah.
I like that.
You can do that. You can pipette. You can drip it. Right, you've got ink on there. If you spray it, you're going to get a different result. Just leave that to settle in for 1 minute, because then if you pipette some more of the ink off, it's going to stay the same. Right, I'll need to get one to, usually, is that water? Definitely water. There you go, spider veins and stuff. I don't know if I've gone off this thing.
No, you're doing right, they're fine,
Right,
they're with you.
Okay, so the more of these I get done, you know, the more I can do mixed media stuff later, or actually do some physical things. So use things in different ways. You know, there's so many different things. If you was to use this, because it's got a backing on it, it's probably going to give a different...
Oh, there's one of the padded envelopes.
Yeah, it's going to be different. Yeah, and if you think, every time you use something, you've got all the different colours and everything else.
We've got 40 seconds left. For those people that are still sitting on the fence thinking, do I need these in my collection? I've never used them before, they're easy to use. What would you say to those people?
Yes.
There you go.
Do it. Honestly, you won't look back. I used to be mixed media, I used to be paper, and now I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
Because remember, the terminology of mixed media is just putting different mediums on top of each other. That's all mixed media is. We've only got 15 seconds left. Remember, we'll be back at 8 o'clock this evening. We'll show you the finished candle holder. We'll also show you the finished tag as well. And we'll also get more projects involved as well. Send your emails in. Thank you ever so much, Donna, my love. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You
See you in a minute.